Hey y'all, I'm back with another book review. I just finished Lies We Believe About God, and it was super interesting because I actually haven't read The Shack yet, but which is actually what he's known for, Paul Young. And I just was like, my friend suggested it, and he said that it was really good, and I seriously fell in love with this. Now, of course, I don't agree with everything he says, but it made me think about things in a whole nother light, addressing stuff that I struggle with, and addressing stuff that I just couldn't believe that somebody else was talking about it, because sometimes I feel like I live in my own little world, and I just am like, I don't know what other people think, and I don't know what is going on in the world. I try not to live in my own little bubble, but sometimes I do, and I can't help it, and I think no one thinks like me. And the truth is, no one does think like me, but there's other people that have asked the questions that I have asked. So, one of the ones that I really related to, let me see. God is a prude. So, I'm like, I can understand sometimes why people are the way they are, and just looking down on other people and thinking, oh, God won't accept you if you do this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm such a sinner. I can't even measure up to what people judge you on. And God being a prude was God's not a prude. He's not. He created everything. He created love and everything that goes along with it. And it's just interesting to be like, oh my gosh, he's not a prude. He actually created us to do this. He created us to love, to care about others, to do all of this stuff. And the fact that we are the ones that put this image on it is totally on us. We're the ones that are creating all these preconceived ideas and just notions that we put upon God rather than that. And he talks about how God comes into whatever we believe and kind of breaks it all apart. And even if it's super ingrained in our brain, he comes in and just breaks it all apart and takes the mess that we are and just sanctifies us, or not sanctify, I guess, uses it to create something beautiful, because we're sinners and we are independent and we are have will, and we are, I'm so forgetting that phrase, free will, that's what it is, that we have free will, and then we've made these decisions, and that it is our decisions, but he comes into those situations that we've made the decisions for, and he makes it better. He makes it all better, even not always, but he does try to make it better. And then sometimes we screw it up again or fuck it up, because we're human. I think another one totally pausing, because I'm like, oh, that's so good. Oh, that was so good. Why can't I choose one? Anyway, so the God is good and I am not. I related to that one because I don't think I'm good at all. I don't think I'm good enough for love. I don't think I'm good enough for my family, my parents, I don't feel like I'm good enough, or even to be in a relationship. I just don't feel like I'm good enough. But it was just it's God created you to be good. He created you. You are good because he created you. Now, necessarily, you might not always do good things, because let's face it, we're not good. But he did, you know what I mean. I'm totally rambling, like normal. Wahaha. Anyway, basically, we are good because he created us to be good. But we're not necessarily always doing the right things. And that's just life. And I just think taking us and just transforming us to where we are and where our situations are and what we believe, and trying to make it be well, what about this situation? I'm I don't like you so much. But then you're okay, I really had to learn that hard lesson the hard way, and I'm kind of stubborn, if you didn't notice, just a little bit, so I've had to learn a lot of lessons the hard way. And so it's interesting that even though I am difficult, I'm still good, because I was created in God's image and he was good. And he was good to create me, and just being able to justify that and relate to that was super, I don't know, kind of like eye-opening for me. Anyway, definitely read the book. You will totally relate to it, or at least have a better understanding of who God is. And like, even though this is his view on who God is, and like, you may not agree with it, that's totally okay. But I definitely think it related to me a lot. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed my ramblings as normal. I hope you subscribe, and if you have any book suggestions, just type it out. Y'all have a great day.